Alright guys, so today I want to talk about another important concept in this game that not really a lot of good players go over. They kind of either forget this or don't talk about it a lot. And before I say that, I do want to say that I was grinding the multiplayer ranked a lot, so I'm almost Crimson 2. I've been playing with a lot of really good players just like that, and that's where my focus has been over the past week. So probably the reason why I haven't been streaming as much or haven't been posting as consistently, or the videos may not be more in-depth as I usually make them. So I do want to say that. I'm going to talk a little bit more about ranked, but first I want to go over this thing. So pretty much what I want to talk about today, which I do with the people that I coach as well, is off angles. Alright, this is pretty much saying that there's a lot of people who know the really good spots that you need to have in the game. Alright, so let's just say you're holding an insane head glitch that a lot of people like to hold a lot. An off angle for this would just be holding like near it or in a different direction, so that when a person peeks that head glitch, maybe they have some sort of advantage or they know you're going to be there, you're in a different spot to where you can see where they're going to peek from, but you're in an uncommon spot where you can kill them. Alright, this is extremely important for really good players, because if you're a really good player in this game and you memorize a lot of the spots a lot of people go in and things like that, this is going to throw the person off because you're doing something that they've trained their brain to look for. You're doing the opposite of what they're doing. Because for me, right, I'm playing Vondel a lot. I drop crazy kills in Vondel, and I have certain routes and strategies to where I do the same thing every single game. Every single game, I load in, I go to market, I go to like certain windows, check certain spots, do the same thing over and over. And if somebody's hiding in a spot that I usually don't check because nobody goes there, I'm gonna die a lot easier, even if it's towards a person who's not that great at the game. Alright, so off angles are extremely important, and in ranked as well. So in ranked, most of the times when I'm performing really good in these high lobbies, my teammates are holding like very important positions, and then I either watch the flank or hold an off angle. So if a team tries to flank all the way around, or they try to go to a spot that they think is super smart, I'm able to catch them off guard in that spot. Alright, so there's certain off angles no matter what game mode you play, whether that's multiplayer ranked, Warzone ranked. If you're playing Vondel, there's certain spots that you can really catch people off guard. Extremely important too if you're versing 1v4s or versing entire squads of Vondel, because you're going to be in power positions that a lot of people don't know about, and then you can just rotate right after that and not get killed that way. Alright, so I wanted to say that a little bit too, in case you're doing every single thing that pro players are doing, right? You're just copying their movement in their game, and then you're still dying a lot because you're doing the same thing. And then the other person, right? There's other people who watch their channel as well. They want to be the best players in the world, so you're all doing the same exact thought process and the same exact plan, and you're just going to do the same things and end up killing each other, and then it's a 50-50 instead of playing in a different spot and using more of your creativeness to find certain spots that are going to work for you and throw the enemy off that way. Alright, so that is something I wanted to mention in this game. And then now I'm going to talk a little bit about ranked, right? Because this ranked season has been wild. So first I want to say I think it's absolutely ridiculous that this is not ranked based matchmaking. Alright, so being that I am Crimson 1, I still get put in games with silver, bronze, gold, platinum players, all of them, and it's weird, right? Shouldn't I be versing like a whole bunch of crimsons, iridescents, maybe some top 250s just like that because I'm a really good player? And it doesn't happen. You know, the game tries to even it out where maybe it gives me like a silver player and a gold player and the other team is full of platinums. Like, why is it like that? Why is it balancing it like that instead of trying to, you know, put me against Crimson players as well? Like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Crimson players still out there who play this game. I don't think that the match times are going to be ridiculously long, because to be Crimson, you got to play the game over and over and over. So why am I not getting paired with people like that? So it's just very frustrating that way, because if I solo queue like that, it's really annoying. So if I 4-stack it, yeah, maybe I'll get like a 4-stack of a really good team. But solo queuing, they just throw me in randomly, and I think that's totally unfair to the players who are not that great at the game. There's some people that I'm playing ranked in, and these people are garbage. They're absolute horrible, the people that I'm versing, and it's not fair because they don't play the game a lot and they're playing ranked, and I play the game a ton and I'm super smart at the game, and they're pairing in their bronze and silver lobbies against a crimson. and then they lose SR. So that's very unfortunate. I don't know why the game likes to do that when I solo queue. Mainly happens when I solo queue or duo queue. It doesn't happen when I put 4 people against other 4 stacks just like that. Another thing I want to say too is as soon as I hit Crimson, I started facing a lot of cheaters over and over. I heard that it is a PC thing because there's a lot of people or really good players switching to PlayStation 5 so that they can turn crossplay off, and then there's extremely small chance that you'll face cheaters doing it that way. So I guess that's the only way to play this game, because like for right now, I've faced so many people who they don't even hide their cheats. They're just straight up aimbotting me, or just they always know where I'm at when I'm holding those off angles, because people are not supposed to check that spot. And it's ridiculous. I can still get more games where I win, and then verse some cheaters and lose, so I'm still going to be gaining SR and climbing the ranks, but it just takes so much slower because I keep losing to people who are not that good at the game. They're just using cheats. And another thing, there's this top 250 guy. He's been really good at the game, right? Or at least I thought he was. And I faced him like 6-7 times. The same exact guy. I faced him like 7 times in one day. I don't know why the game is not putting me with other top 250s or other Crimsons or Edisons. They're making me verse the same exact people over and over because it's based on my region and skill level. That's kind of dumb. But the whole time, I thought he was a really good player. And then he said that I was a really, he said I was a really good player. He's like, oh yeah, man, we should party up because you're a really good player. We partied up, and by like the 3rd game that we were playing with, right, I found out that this guy is actually a cheater because he was like just aiming at people through weird spots, and his aim was just always just so good. I'm like, there's no way this guy just automatically knows. Even one time, right, we were in hardpoint. The score was like 250 to 100. This man had like 40 kills against Iridium players, and what really made me like 100% know that this man was cheating was because the final kill cam in like hardpoint, we had to overtake the hard point, and it was a 1v4, and this guy just beams every single person from the same exact spot on Iridium and Crimson players. It's not even like he's doing that against people who don't know how to play the game. You're versing other great players, and you're just absolutely beaming them over and over. All right, and if they did have kill cams every single game, like every single death, we'd be able to find out like who's cheating a lot more in this game than just cutting off the kill cams. I really think kill cams should be they should be in respawn modes like control or hard point, because then you can like, it doesn't matter too much like the positions that people are in right there. And in search and destroy kind of get, because if somebody's like holding an angle and then they kill you, the game doesn't want you to know their exact spot, so that it would be more of a strategic thing that they'd be able to use that spot to kill other players. I get that, but in respawn modes, at least like I would have found out the top 250 players were cheating from just one game, because I would be able to see their kill cams when I was playing against them. All right, so it's very annoying, because you got like all these top 250 players. I am pretty sure like a lot of them are really amazing at the game, but there's just some people who just cheat their way through the system. They don't get off the game and they just load up their cheats, and they're the best players in the entire world, and it's really not fair. All right, so I really hate ranked in that way, because it's like no matter how far I climb the ranks, I'm always going to get pushed down by other people who cheat in the game. So how good am I really if I never lost to any cheaters that way? All right, so it's so dumb. Those are my 2 biggest complaints for ranked so far. It's just getting put with lower skilled players, because I'm not a lower skilled player myself. Don't know why that is. Because it does sell me sometimes when I'm playing S&D, and if I die, the whole team dies because they're complete garbage. And the other players are just slightly better than the team I'm with, so it's like skill-based matchmaking instead of ranked-based matchmaking. And then people just cheating in the game. Like Ricochet obviously doesn't work right now. I don't know why. It worked in like Warzone and multiplayer, but right here, nah. It's like we get fake shadow bans for people who are not actually cheating, and the people who are cheating on their way to the leaderboard and they get reported a lot don't ever get banned. So I don't know why that is. That is so weird in that way. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit and talk about the off angles. Hope this video helps, and yeah, I'm gonna try to hit this iridescent fast and upload more content on teaching you guys how to get better at this game. All right, so yeah, hope you enjoyed the video.